Welcome back to Time Grimes Games. I'm here with another Star Wars Destiny video. And today I'm playing Technical, and I'm playing what has become one of my favorite
Before you
archetypes, which
start,
is
give me a second.
Vader plus stuff. Vader is quite awesome. He has this cool ability where whenever you activate him, you get to discard a card from your opponent's hand. So he really does start the mill train immediately. He makes every turn tough for their opponent. They only have 4 cards a turn instead of 5. It's quite limiting for the amount of rerolls they can do. So cards like Immobilize, Force Choke, any card that is spinning their dice is way more powerful. And I threw in 2 Stormtroopers so I could have some cool cards like the one that lets you remove 2 dice and basically just have more bodies, more defense, more abilities to do stuff. Plus, they're still rolling damage, scaring your opponent. And my opponent has the Rey Han combo, which is a lot of resources, lets you ramp into Falcons, lets you do all kinds of fun stuff. Han is pretty hard to kill, gaining shields all over the place, so should be an interesting matchup. And let's go ahead and draw up our hands. So I really like to get Immobilize and Sith Holocron off the jump. None of these cards are particularly amazing at the beginning. Plenty of them are fine. Like Flank is a great card, but it's not quite worth saving in this particular spot. So I'm going to go ahead and toss it back. Whew! No Holocron, no Immobilize. That is a hard start for Vader. Really not too much great here. We have a lot of mitigation in the deck, so we have Feel Your Anger and Flank. Turn 1 mitigation not quite as crucial. We'll go ahead and roll to see who gets to decide who plays first and who gets the shields. Most likely, I will lose this roll because I only have the 3 dice. Wow, 3 blanks. That's not a good roll. All right, so who is going first today?
I'll be going. You'll be going first.
All right, so choosing my battlefield. This will be the only battlefield in use for the entire game. My opponent's battlefield will never see play again. It is gone to the world. But in that sacrifice, he does get 2 shields. It's good for me because it's more likely he'll be decked out, not being able to put a card back on top of his deck. I can also control him yet even more. So we'll see how that turns out. I think what we'll do is go ahead and just roll one of these Stormtroopers. I don't know if I'm going to want to play Force Choke this turn. Like, theoretically, I do, of course. But I may need those resources for Disruption. I really need to draw more cards so I can get a Holocron. Ooh, wow. That was a nice play. I think it's an interesting question. When you're playing a mill strategy, what this deck really is, you really just want to kill one guy.
Alright, I played the Jedi Ropes.
And I think the guy I'm going to try to kill this game is Han, even though he'll get some more shields. She already has 3. 1 damage to Han.
I was going to take another action, but...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're right. Get to take another action. My mistake. I forgot. You get an upgrade with Rey.
I know you're going to do 1 damage, so...
Let's see. He doesn't have any resources, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. We'll just do our 1 damage to Han and see what he does. If he gets
to
more
Han,
resources,
right? Not to Rey?
then we might have to do something. What was that?
It's to Han, right? The 1 damage to Han?
Yeah, it is 1 to Han. We can re-roll that die. We can do
So we'll claim a resource?
Yep, so he's taking the resource, which is smart.
And it is your turn.
It's too much damage, so we're going to flank him. Flank is a crazy strong card when you have the 3 character setup. It's incredibly strong. It's one of those cards that you kind of want to save, but at the same time, I need to get a Holocron going anyway. I really need to burn through this whole hand. I wouldn't mind a resource. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. As such, I think I'll roll the Stormtrooper and actually hope it's a resource. As crazy as that might sound. And it is. Cool. Because his hand is pretty blah. Okay, so he was going to re-roll a
Play
die.
unpredictable.
Okay. He's got the same side. Are you taking your shield for Han?
Yeah, I'm doing that after.
Okay. Alright, so he's
And I random card. There you go.
got rid of a random card there. That's a really good card, but it's not, you know, absolutely critical. I'll go ahead and get the resource and then just end up playing Force Choke, which will be fine. Oh, interesting. He's playing one. Awakening's very, very good with jetpacks and all the stuff that she brings to the table. So let's go ahead and buy Force Choke. And we sort of on our way here to having somewhat of setup.
Discarding this card.
Alright. So he's going to be down to no cards in hand. Go ahead and discard your last card. So Vader's ability says discard a card. He'll probably take the battleground and take Vader's die, so Vader's die is not going to do anything. Well, that's okay. It wasn't going to do anything anyway.
I will pass.
I think I'll take the battleground then. Let me see. Rerolling these, like the only thing I'd be rerolling for is to be able to Force Choke, and I would only really want the resource or the discard side. The discard side is pointless too. I'll just take the battleground and get rid of Ray's die.
All right. He's awakening to get my resource.
So, not a bad first turn. We got him through his whole hand. That's what we want to do every turn if possible. If we can do that, it's a 6-turn clock. So we'll see if we can make that happen. And I don't think I'm going to discard here, actually. These are pretty good cards. Cards like Use the Force, I don't usually like as a defensive measure. But when you can strip their whole hand away, it's a lot harder for them to do a lot of rerolls. So I like the card much better. And notice we have lots of redeploy stuff, so that when these stormtroopers die, their weapons are getting moved around rather than disappearing into the ether. And I'm first here, so let's see. I don't think we want to spy anything yet.
Playing smuggling. Discarding disturbance of in the force.
So it tells me what he really wants to do here is play Use the Force, most likely. I don't have a way to stop that. So, Use the Force is really strong. It's going to be hard to deal with. But it is going to mean he's going to have a tiny hand. I'll do 1 damage to Han. So he's going to give up. Smuggling is tough to play against Vader because you're really going to have a decimated hand. That has to go on Rey, right? Okay. He's got it.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and use Vader. Oops. Sorry, did you want to take another action?
Yeah, I'm going to roll Rey.
Keep jumping the gun there on Rey. It's funny, when I'm playing Rey, I have no problems remembering. My opponent's playing Rey. I'm like, what? That's crazy. Okay, so that was a really, really, really strong 3 there. That's going to be scary. So we'll see what he decides to spin before we start mitigating. Hopefully we'll get lucky here and roll Force Choke.
I discarded deflect.
Okay, that's perfect. Perfect hand. Or perfect dice, actually. So if he doesn't use Obi-Wan here, I'm just going to flip him. So he's forced to use him and not use him on Han, so that Rey can only do a more minimal amount of damage instead of that just giant amount of damage he would normally do. And I may go ahead and use the Force on one of them as well. He's only got the 1 card left for rerolls. That was a smart play on his part to turn that to a turn die.
There you go.
Resource. Weird play. I'll play use the force to turn your +2 to a blank and do 1 damage to Ray. Now I know he'll use the focus to send it back, but we can always play use the force to then turn it to where we want it to be. Yeah. And I think that's probably fine to take 2 on Vader. I'm not sure it's worth playing. So the question is it worth playing the disruption now, or is it better just to play? So I think it's worth playing the disruption because we want to be able to deflect Han's dice. Turn it back to the blank. And the main reason we're doing this is just to be able to have, be able to get more cards, to be able to get Holocron going and stuff like that.
I'll pass.
So he's passing Han. Very interesting. I'll do 3 to Han.
And then I'll pass again. Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Oh, maybe he has flank? He doesn't have any resources. I don't know what's going on here. I'll go ahead and roll though. But he has flank. I would love if he used it on a random stormtrooper roll. That would be great. Alright. Okay. That's interesting. I'll just go ahead and take the resource. I won't be surprised if he does a full reroll.
Take away those 2 resources.
Okay, he does not do a full reroll. I'll claim the battlefield and take that one. So this might entice him into using that last card.
And then I pass.
That's too bad. I really want him to drop all the cards. I kind of think that last card is something he really wants to use. Alright, so we're going to get rid of this card. I don't really like that card anyway. Quite like a Holocron. Come on, deck. Give me that Holocron. First, again. This deck has a hard time accruing resources, but it's fine. We usually don't use that many either. We're usually getting stuff out with Holocron, so still getting dice and not using resources. Alright, here comes Han. Hopefully it's something worth deflecting. Nope. I'll do 1 to Han. The nice thing is that helps trigger disturbance of the force, which is nice.
I'll claim a resource.
Probably gonna play the lightsaber. I guess we'll find out. I think it's Vader time here. Oops. There's nothing I want to put on Vader right here. Alright. Oh, darn, he got rid of smuggling. I would have much rather he used it. Wow, that's a really great roll for me. To pull a card out of his hand. Yeah, I thought he was going to go for something like that. We still have Disturbance in the Force, or whatever it's called. Feel Your Anger, which will be really strong. Oh, okay. Oh, using another die. I mean, another card. He is not respecting the Vader mill.
Did you reroll that? And of course.
Rerolled the other 3. That was a rough reroll for him. I'm really hoping something goes horribly wrong here and we can just take off most of his dice. Feel Your Anger. So that's a scary one, and that's a scary one. So we'll pull off that one and that one. Feel Your Anger is really strong. When your opponent has a lot of dice showing, it does really amazing things. Okay. Go ahead and resolve the 3 on Han. So we've got Han down to 3 already. Oh, he had a shield. Actually, I missed that. So He's at 6. He'll die soon enough. If he re-rolls here, that would be really great for us. That's what I thought he might do. But it doesn't do anything. That's
claim.
not a character die, though.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll just claim anyways. That's fine.
Okay, then I'll use Force Choke. It's a random discard. That's not that great for us, but it's one more card. He's already down to 16 cards. And we're going to the end here. Come on, resource. 2 damage is fine. I'll do 2 to Han. And that's going to wrap up this turn. We kill Han quick. We're in pretty good shape. I think a discard is in order here. Comlink is fine, but if you've seen my video, I've kind of fallen out of love with it. This is a really great card for us. This 1-drop weapon, because that's a lot easier for me to get out. I can't believe I've taken no damage. He's at 16 cards. That's a good spot for him.
Playing in the holdout blaster.
Okay. We got our deflect. Could be pretty strong here. What are Han's? Yeah, Han has a 3 side, but it's probably worth deflecting that. I think it probably is. Yeah, back to Han. Alright, there's the shield. Controlling his dice well so far. The problem is we don't have a lot of mitigation left. Nice, he's using another card. I like it. There's a decent chance Mind Trick will be played here. I don't know, we'll have to see. Interesting. I think he was really worried about Feel Your Anger, which is fairly legit. Go ahead and roll him, and that way we have our Force Choke possibility. He's already down to 1 card in hand again. Not a great roll, but not a terrible roll. I would have much rather that was a Force Choke so it could spin down whatever he did.
2 to Vader.
And we get to kill Han. That is crazy. Yeah. 2 to Han. So see what he does with the holdout blaster. If he moves it, or if he...
And he is dead.
If he just gets rid of it. He doesn't really have anything to overwrite with it. Yeah. So Han is dead. Pretty quick. Pretty darn quick, actually. Oh my. Okay. That's actually pretty great for us. It's just 2 damage, a couple shields. We're not really looking to kill Rey anyway. We just want to whittle him down. Let's go ahead and get the resource. It'd be nice to stockpile a couple resources to be able to do some things.
2 to Vader.
So Vader's at 4 of his 13. He's going to need a monster roll to even be able to touch him. I think we'll go 1 for this. Just to put a little more pressure on him. Make me have to think about what I'm doing a little bit more. I think he's already discarded 2 deflects, which is great. Yeah. And there's his last card. Wow. He's just burning through them. Just burning through cards. that was nice. That's a lot of damage to poor Vader. Not a ton we can do about that. What would basically happen, I think, is if I played Jedi Mind Trick, what he would end up doing is putting the 1 lightsaber in its own pile and everything else together. Three's a lot, though. taking me to 7, and then a big roll from him would win. So I think that's what we got to do is mind trick him, as much as I don't want to. I mean, we're just whatever pile that thing is in, that's what we're taking. So, like, if he's smart, he's gonna divide them all 3 into one side because that card is so good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, is that your final answer?
Yep.
All right, get rid of this one over here. The 2 resources is terrifying. What was that?
I said thanks.
All right, so he'll have 4, he'll have 6 to be able to Falcon, but he's going to be down to 7 cards and very little damage on Vader. So he's going to have a hard time actually winning the game. Okay.
Sorry, it's your turn.
Go ahead and roll this. Most likely he's going to end up taking the battlefield, and I won't get to do anything. But me not doing anything is kind of fine.
I'll pass.
Oh, I thought he might take that card. The other thing with Vader is it makes it much more comfortable because you know they don't have a lot of options. I'm going to reroll mainly because we want to get these cards out of our hand anyway. We need the Holocron. We need a Mobilize to help stabilize Vader. It's getting a little dicey.
I'll claim and remove this die.
Alright, the turn is over. I don't think I'll be able to kill Rey before he runs out of cards anyway, so that's just not really on the table. I'm going to save this Endless Ranks because it could be really important later.
I'm discarding Rey's staff. Playing Obi-Wan.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of...
One with the Force.
It's pretty good stuff. Did you take your resources this turn?
Did not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I thought he had enough for Falcon before. So he still has
I should
enough
have.
for Falcon.
I should have 6.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So this is a pretty terrifying roll. But I do have this sick card to just pull off 2 of his dice.
It's your turn.
So I'll pull off both of the 3 rerolls, I think. 2 unblockable damage is fine, I think. It's only at 7. Yeah, let's do it. Kind of neuters his turn. If he Falcons, it'll be pretty terrifying. Oops, just put that over there so it's a little more visible. Alright, he's playing cards. Oh my goodness. He's insane. I don't think he's fully grasped yet where this game is going. Who's the Holocron going on? I think it's going on Vader. I know Vader is the target already, but we'll move it around. Is he play another card?
Discarding the blaster.
Discarding a card. Okay. I don't like to see that, actually. There's some cards in hand I'd like to keep. Oops. Alright, discard a card. It's down to 1 in hand. Oof. That's not good. Not good at all.
I will pass.
What do I want to do here? I think what I want to do is do that. Oops. Not like that. Put it over there. Now I can start re-rolling the
Okay.
Holocron.
Discard a card at random.
Well, I would have rather that one didn't go away right now. Let's re-roll then Vader's die, I think. Oh, it's Vader's what we want. Or is it to choke? Holocron's pretty worthless. Let's do Vader's die. That's actually really good. We could use the shield. We're not trying to kill Rey. We're simply trying to mill at
I
this
will
point.
pass.
Did you say pass?
Yes, I did say pass.
Oh, that was an error, I think. I think he wanted to just battleground there. Though, he hasn't gotten to use him yet, so maybe not.
I'll do 2 unblockable to Vader.
So Vader is up to 6 of his 13, though. He has so much left. We have lots of mitigation cards left in the deck. We'll go ahead and roll him. That is not a good roll.
I will pass.
Jeez. These guys' accuracy is way off. Is he going to play that? Oh, man. Just a reroll? Ah, I mean, that's nice. He gets to do 2 damage with it. At this point, I really want to get immobilized. Like, not having it has been a real pain. So we're just going to dump that and get immobilized. Okay, that's actually not bad.
I'll do 2 to Vader.
It holds him off of Falcon a little bit longer, which I like quite a bit. Unless I want to... Okay, never mind. Let's see. I think we'll spin one of these. We'll take this one. 1 to Rey. At least pretend like we're going to kill Rey. Even though we really don't care about Rey at all. Like, if Rey dies, great. That's awesome. But...
And...
we'll take the Stormtrooper die. And we'll end up getting resources and shields.
I'll pass.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll take the resources. Yeah, so now no Falcon anytime soon.
Then I'll pass again.
Turn that to be the shield die. We don't need the damage. We just need to keep Vader alive. Okay.
Clean the battlefield.
Take the shield. And he's going to be down to 2 cards in his deck. He is in big trouble. He dies probably end of next turn. This is the pressure that Vader does. He basically puts you on a clock. It makes it really hard to operate. That's big damage. I think what we need to do is our card that we love so much. This card. Boop. Again. Let's take that one off for sure. And then the other one will be this one. And we'll put 3 on the other guy. This is crazy. Oh, I could have deflected. I didn't want to deflect anyway. Alright, he does get to do that +2 because of the double awakening. I think we'll take a shield. Just to absorb a little bit of that. We're not in any danger of decking out. It's going to reroll again. Oh my. Oh my. Woo, that's pretty good. You can use them both, so he actually gets 6 damage here. That's really good, and there's nothing I can do about that. I have no mitigation left in hand. That's pretty rough, actually. Best thing I can do here is hope to hit Force Choke so that I can spin one of them down. Since you can't resolve them all, you can only resolve one at a time. Okay, that helped a lot. That's quite a bit of damage.
Two unblockable Vader.
Yep. So he's down to 4. That's terrifying news. I think we have to spin that one down to a blank. Spin one of those to a blank. And then at least if he decides to re-roll it,
2 to Vader.
it's one more. Vader has gone, by the way. He should be that. Let's see. I'll do. What do I want to do? All of this is kind of irrelevant since it doesn't discard. Do I want a holocron on him, I guess? Him. Just in case we need to do something. This gives us the option of
I will
threatening
pass.
holocrons and also getting stuff like Mind Probe on him to discard cards. Okay, so now we're threatening that Mind Probe. He may make a play to get rid of the Mind Probe because he's
I'll pass again.
Nope, he does not. He's not that worried. Probably because there's not a ton he can do about it. Vader with a resource is not what we want. I'd like to hit the Disrupt, actually. So 2 unblockable. Look at that. Put some damage on Ray. Alright, so she's at 4.
I will pass.
Keeps passing. I think we take this resource. Again, not really that worried about killing Ray. Unblockable damage killing Ray, that's fine.
I will pass.
I'm not going to worry about re-rolling Vader's die because he's got stuff he can do. I'm going to take the battlefield. So now we're at the end here. I mean, we're at the end game. He has an empty deck. At any point, if I can empty his hand, I just win. Don't need this other copy of that. I almost played it last turn, but I really need Mobilize. There we go. Mobilize, Force Choke, and Mind Probe are the ways I can win now. Force Choke and Mind Probe both have mill on them, and Immobilize extends the game.
It's your turn.
I did not get mitigation though. That's terrifying. Oh man. Let's hope we don't lose. Oh, can't believe I didn't get any mitigation there. That could be this. A big roll here will win him the game. So we have to start with this and hope that we hit a Force Choke here. If we miss and he hits a huge roll, we probably lose. Not getting any mitigation was really bad for us. So we'll see what happens. This is terrifying. I really need him to get like a 3 damage on Obi-Wan or something so that we can roll it off. Yeah, that was really bad. So you got 3 there. That'll take him down to 1. So I think I need to just play Immobilize. Oh, I can't play Immobilize. Oh no. Bad news. How do I stop this? Did you discard when I used Vader? Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
It's down to 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this guy. Really hoping to hit the holocron side.
3 to Vader.
Alright, so he's at 12. He has no more damage showing. He's going to have to do something to get it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's reroll that die and... Jeez. So, I mean, we're still only 4 from killing her. So there's a fairly decent chance we can kill her anyway.
Discarding combat to reroll.
So he will be able to kill Vader now. What's a problem? We were not able to get our holocron off, so we lose that holocron permanently. The entirety of our hand is blue stuff. Not getting that holocron until so late may end up losing us the game after all, which would be somewhat unfortunate. Do I care about these resources enough to take them is the question. I think I do. Those shields are going to maybe save him. Resources do nothing for us at this point. So we're not going to bother. I will do a damage to Rey. So I imagine she'll kill Vader now. Yep.
2 damage to Vader.
That's big, because it takes him off the auto clock. Now I have to actually hit a holocron and then have that dude not die. Like, it seems unlikely I can win from here. There's a big draw on not getting one of the mitigation cards that are left in there. That was unfortunate. I think we roll him and hope, I guess. Oh, that helps. The shield will be nice. Hopefully he picks the wrong one.
2 damage to that Stormtrooper.
Big. That was so big. Oh, that one is irrelevant. Do a reroll here. With what? I don't think we need 2 mind probes at this point. 1 should be fine. Please hit that. Yes! Could win right here with the mind probe. It's still available. What did he do?
I'll take away 3 resources.
Again, they're fairly irrelevant at this point. I will take the 1 though, since he's going to take the battlefield anyway.
Give myself 2 shields.
And then I've got several rolls to kill him now with Mind Probe. Kill him by eliminating his hand because there's a discard 2 side on Mind Probe. I'll pay the 1 to put Mind Probe in.
Alright. I claim the... I can't do anything with that, so I claim the battlefield.
Can we do it? Can we roll the special? Oh, no, I dropped the special. That's not good. Nope. Okay. So first things first, he claimed the battlefield, so we'll get our shield on him. I'll take a reroll with... Whew, so tough. What do I do with that? That's not what we want. It's good, but it's not what we want. Wait. I'm not going to resolve it. We're going to do immobilize. I'll resolve that.
Lucky.
Adds
Lucky.
game.
Lucky.
Adds game. Woo! We got there. So that's Vader. The Vader mill deck is basically stall out with shields and such and hope they use a lot of cards in their deck. Make their turns difficult. And then if you need to finish off the game with a Stormtrooper and a Mind Probe, go for it. So I'll see you next time on Tiny Grams Games.